Hello, Pagan Perspective. My name is Tara, also known as Eliptica24. I will link my personal channel down below. I am also part of another collab, starting out solitary, where I'm a regular host, but we usually cover more of the basic questions that are given collabs and whatever. I have been on YouTube doing videos for roughly about 2 years, and I've been watching videos for much longer than that. I've followed Pagan Perspective, I don't know, about 4 years, I think? 3 or 4 years. Time kind of just runs into each other, so. And I've always really enjoyed watching everybody's differing perspectives. I will be the sub-host for Friday, so you will see me in that slot. I am a mother, I'm a wife, I am also legally blind, so if I don't look at the camera directly, it's because of my blind spot, so just a heads up on that. I find that being visually impaired, disabled, gives me a different type of perspective when it comes to my personal path and how I view things in general. I think a lot of people tend to really rely on what they see rather than what they feel or hear oftentimes, and that's natural. I tend to kind of rely on my other senses a little bit more to just feel what's going on. Hearing can be kind of sketchy, but definitely just the senses going on around me. I'm able to pick up a little bit quicker than what a person that doesn't have visual impairment may have. I don't know what else to say. No. I think that being a witch, since I didn't even specify what path I am, I'm kind of like a mix between like eclectic, chaos, I wouldn't say dark witch, but kind of darker gray witch. And what I mean by kind of darker gray, I work a lot with like the shadow working. I work kind of with the shinier aspects of paganism. I know that sounded kind of weird. I find the more outside the box it is, the more it intrigues me, and I will learn about it even if I may not actually add it to my path. I don't do hexes, I don't do curses or anything like that. I'm not malicious with my practice. But my interest in the path is definitely what that is. My background in being on a pagan path, I was originally atheist most of my life, and then right around my early 20s I started saying I was agnostic, and then the whole time I've always been interested in witchcraft and paganism, but I was always kind of not ashamed, but kind of like I didn't want to be judged, so I didn't just come out and say this is what I am. But I would say about 4 or 5 years ago I just stopped caring and just started just being very open about what I believe and what I don't believe. I am more of the side where I believe more in the symbolism of like the gods and goddesses rather than their actual deities that are real. Kind of how a lot of people view God in Christianity. I think it's just, it comes from like my atheist-ish background, that's kind of what kind of makes me feel that way. I know everything has energy to it. You can feel that even if you can't see it. Go figure. Oh, what else? I'm definitely an off-the-cuff speaker. I don't generally like scripting myself because I sound very like monotone, and oftentimes I have to be this close to a piece of paper to read what I'm going to say anyways, so a little nervous since it's my first video for Pagan Perspective, so I'm saying a lot. There you go. I'm trying to think of anything else I can add and keep this relatively short. I have recently moved to an area where it is definitely more foresty and rural, from an area that was definitely suburb, busy area. And I find that since the move, being spiritual has become much more easier. I don't know if it's because of the nature that surrounds me or just having a space I can call my own. Like my office is my spiritual area, so it's very relaxing, and it's nice to have a spiritual home since I do not go out in a coven or practice with other people, though I'm not closed to doing that in the future. But yeah, that's about it. If you guys have any other questions, just leave it in the comment section down below, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.